Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Bianca Janel. I make videos on lifestyle. I do skincare videos, hauls, but today we are doing a makeup look on this look right here. It is actually number 3 in my holiday look series. I'll make sure to leave the playlist up above for you guys, but it's this beautiful look right here incorporating the color green. I added a lot of sparkle and shimmer. I think it's going to be great for any holiday party or gathering you're going to. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So I decided to use the palette Just My Look by ColourPop. Look at these shades right here. And I also wanted to use the Super Shock Shadow in Empire. Gorgeous. Green. Screams holiday. There's definitely a lot of shimmer in this look right here. Metallic. I'm super excited to wear it. I actually don't even really know exactly what I want to do yet. I just know I want to like dip into it, touch it, play with it. I'm just super excited about this look. I've been dying to play with this palette. So I thought it's perfect for the holidays. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first things first, let's do a bit of skincare. Going to use my I'm going to use my Glow Recipe Lip Pop. I woke up today and my lips are kind of dry. I drank last night, so that might be why, but I definitely feel like my skin feels tighter and dry, so it's really important that we hydrate today. So I always have my hydro flask with me. I love this thing. This is probably one of the best purchases in quarantine. I use it every single day. It holds a lot of water. It stays cold. So I'll link it down below for you guys because I think drinking water, staying hydrated is very important when it comes to skincare or makeup. So stay hydrated, y'all. Okay, next, no surprise, Ole Hendrickson Banana Bright Eye Cream. Again, I drank last night. I'm feeling like my skin just a little bit dull. I still did skincare last night too, but I just don't feel like my skin is like where I like it to be usually, but that usually happens after a drinking. Okay. And then for face, I'm going to take the Banana Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. Okay, skin's prepped, so let's move into eyebrows. I'm just using the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. Okay, eyebrows are done. Now let's go ahead and prep eyes. We're definitely going to start with eyes first today because we are working with shimmers and metallics, so there might be a little bit of a fallout, so I'd rather just start with eyes first. I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm just using that as an eyeshadow primer. The reason why I like using concealer as well is because I feel like it kind of like provides an even playing field for both eyes. It's the same, you know, tone and shade. So that's why I actually like starting with that. Just set eyes, I'm taking my Airspun Loose Face Powder. I normally always have to set my concealer on my eyes as my eyeshadow primer because that way makeup just blends, or eyeshadows blend easier into it. If you just start applying eyeshadow on top of the concealer, it's gonna stick and you won't be able to blend it. So make sure you set it first, and then now the eyeshadow will just glide on and blend instead of just sticking to the concealer. Okay, so I'm actually gonna start working with the crease. First, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape. No, this is the Tarte Clay Play palette, the face sculpting palette. I'm going to take the color Journey, and I'm just going to start buffing this into my crease. I'm going to bring it up a little high. Make sure you take your time and make sure both eyes are evenly blended and they look the same. Okay, so I just wanted to start with that crease base right there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and grab the palette. Ooh, there's so many pretty colors. I don't even know where to start. Okay, I think I have an idea. So we are going to start with this shade right here, and it's called Kiss My Hass. Hass with an H. Ooh, it is pigmented. Okay. We are going to just start buffing that in. And I'm really bringing that into the crease. That's really pigmented, so just be careful. Ooh. So I kind of just like blended it up into the crease as well. It's almost like it like melted into that for its crease shade. And it's okay if a little bit falls onto the lid. I'm going to grab a shimmer shade and apply it all over my lid, so I'm not really worried about like any fallout. I'm more worried about trying to get them even, especially working with the color. You don't want one eye darker than the other, so really just take your time, especially with those first steps of blending into your crease, to make sure that they're even. Like, I feel like this side is still a little darker, so I just need to go in a little bit more right here. Okay, sorry if it looks a little off. I just spilled tea all over my filming section, so I had to clean that up. But now we're back, and where did we leave off? Okay, so we were obviously adding green into the crease. I still feel like this side's a little off, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more to match it. Okay, so now we're gonna start playing with the shimmers. I think I'm gonna start with All of You, kind of like this like dirty money color, and I'm going to put the, ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to put this all over my lid. It's kind of like grinchy color actually. It actually looks more dirtier on the pen than it does on the eyelid. That's super pretty. I know it looks intense right now, but don't worry, we're going to add a lot of dimension to this, so I'm not worried about it yet. Well, I'm not worried about it at all. I know it's going to come out really pretty. I don't think you can go wrong with like any of these shades to blend together. The whole palette is just like a beautiful like combination. Okay, I really like that. Now let's go ahead and deepen it up. So I'm going to take this shade right here, So. No, it's called 50/50, my bad. And I'm going to put it halfway on my eye. Actually like this color a lot. I think I'm gonna just mix both together. Yes, that's so pretty. I like the way it overlays, because you can still see a pop of that first shade, but this just kind of tones it down. Together layered, they're really pretty. I love that. That's beautiful. Wow, I really like the tone of that. That's so gorgeous. Okay, that's really pretty. But I think I'm gonna go back in with that first color, All of You, and just put that more on the inner corner, just so we have a little bit more light coming into the look, and just like a little pop of it. Again, little steps like this don't seem like a lot, but it does add a lot of dimension to the look towards the end. Now I'm going to deepen up the look. I'm going to take the color Mobamba right here. Ooh, it's like this really deep emerald shade. And I'm going to put this on the outer corner and start to blend up into my crease. I feel like I lost a little bit of that 50/50 color towards the end, so again, you can just kind of go back on, top it, and then blend it together. And I'm just taking my time and blending up into my crease, so there's just no harsh lines. And I'm just using a really soft hand to do this. Wow, I really like the way that looks. I'm going to just go ahead and clean up under my eye. I actually didn't have too much fallout. Don't worry, we're still going to use this emerald shade. I think that's just so stunning, but I think I'm going to keep this under my lash line, so we're going to save that. Now we're going to take my NYX eyeliner and bronze and just tight line the upper lash line. I'm going to start to get my eyelashes ready for false lashes. Ooh, this is so pretty. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit thicker with this because the brown and the green together are so pretty, especially because it's like this bronzy color. For our lashes today, we're going to take the Ardell Remy lashes. I've worn them in my last 2 tutorials, but they're still really great and like they're really still intact, so I'm just going to reuse them because I can still get another use out of them. Usually with eyelashes, I can get up to about 3 uses out of them because I take care of them. As soon as I take them off at night, I put them back into their packaging. All I do is I rip off the glue carefully from the top, and then I put fresh glue and I just pop them on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes, and then, oh no, oh my goodness, I'm like one step ahead. Okay, we're actually going to prep our eyelashes. So I'm going to curl them, and then I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess mascara. I always use this one, so you can tell that it's definitely a favorite. Okay, so while my mascara dries, let's go ahead and just prep our skin. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer and just focus this on my T-zone. And then I'm going to take my Ole Hendrickson Banana Bright Primer and focus this on the outer part of my face. Okay, now I'm going to get my eyelashes ready. So I'm gonna pop these on and I'll come. Okay, eyelashes are on now. So now let's move on to face. I got my freaking beauty blender full of tea, so I can't use that. So I'm just gonna use this flat brush. These brushes are really amazing. This one's actually not really my favorite, but all of the eyeshadow brushes, it's from an Amazon kit that's like, I don't know, I think it's like 10 bucks or something. I did a review on them. I'll leave them linked above. But I use the eyeshadow brushes every single day, and I love the blush brush and the small angled one for bronzing. My non-favorite is actually the face one, but it's all I have with me right now, so we'll just have to make do with. And I'm using the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer by ColourPop. Okay, and then for concealer, we're going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Okay, now let's bring some color back into our face. So I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, and this is what I'm going to use to contour my face. Okay, now to set our face, I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury Pressed Powder, and I'm just going to set everywhere that we didn't contour. Now to set contour, I'm going to go back into my Tarte face palette and take the color Terracotta, and I'm just going to, oh man, my brush got wet. Okay, today has been a rough filming day to say the least. I spilled tea, then I put wet brush on my face, then I ran out of memory card. Okay, let's get through this tutorial as best as we can. Okay, so my brush is wet, so I'm just going to use the same brush that I blended my contour with, and I'm going to apply my bronzer. So I'm just, again, just take the color Terracotta, and I'm just going to buff this in. Okay, now for blush, I'm taking my Tarte Holiday Collection palette. I don't think they sell this one anymore, but they do sell the colors individual. So I'm going to take this orange shade right here, and I'm just going to pop this on. Okay, now I am going to finish my brows. So again, just going back in with my pencil, and then I'm going to take the NYX brow mascara to set everything. Now for highlight, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild palette I Met Someone. It has this really pretty gold shade right here, and I'm just going to start highlighting. Okay, highlight's done, so now let's finish off eyes. So I'm just going to take my Epic liner, and I'm just going to trace the eyelash line. Okay, so top of the eyes are done. Now let's go on to bottom lash line. So let's go back into the Just My Luck palette. Let's start off with Kiss My Ass right here, and I'm just going to drag that all over my lash line, and I'm even going to bring it into the inner corner as well. Okay, so I like that color so far. So now we're going to take the color So So and really focus this really close to the lash line. Okay, now let's take that really pretty emerald color. It's in the color Empire. Oh, I'm so excited for this. And I'm just going to really blend it into the two colors that we have. It's really pretty. It's got this like really pretty like a shimmer to it, and it's really making the other two colors really pop on the bottom lash line. That's why I really like it. I ended up dragging it pretty low, but that's okay. I don't mind, but if you want to keep it closer so it's not so dramatic. But I like the drama of it. I think it's so pretty. I'm just taking that first brush and like trying to blend it out. I feel like the line is a little harsh. So because this one's more fluffy, I feel like I can blend it out a little bit easier. But I really like how that looks. That's really pretty. So now let's finish off with mascara. I'm just taking the Lash Princess one and applying that to the top and just blending my lashes with the false ones. And then I'm going to take my waterproof mascara right here, and this is what's going to go on the bottom line. I would definitely put mascara on the bottom line, especially because this look is so dramatic. Okay, now while the bottom mascara dries, let's work on lips. So because I used a more orange shade blush, I am going to go more towards that way. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner and Pillow Talk, and I'm just going to line my lips. Now I'm going to take the shade Put In from ColourPop's Luxe Velvet Line. No, I'm not. I don't like that color on me. Scratch that. To be honest, I think I'm feeling something more pink. I thought I was going to go more orange with this look, but I actually think I like the color pink, maybe because I'm wearing pink. I feel like it'll just look better with the green. So actually I'm going to go back to my blush, and I'm just going to top it with this pink one and try to rosy it out a bit. There's no reason as to why you can't mix your blushes. So now I have a more pink toned. I still have a little bit of orange under it, but now it just looks a little bit more rosy. Now just make sure you blend it all out. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back in with the lip liner and Pillow Talk. I think because this one has a more pink undertone to it, that's probably why I don't like that terracotta shade. We're going to go in with the Clinique Chubby Stick. This is in the color Courteous Caramel. And then we are going to top it with Pillow Talk. It's just in the gloss version. And I'm just going to focus that more just in the center of my lips. Okay, we're almost done. One more step. Now let's go back in with our eyeliner in the color Bronze and tight line the lower lash line. You can go two ways. Either you can use this like brown color, which I really like. I like the way it pairs with brown eyes. Or you can use a nude liner or even like a stark white one, especially if you do pink lips. But I like the bronze color because I always feel like it just looks more sultry. Okay, and there you have it. We have our green holiday look. A lot of sparkle and shimmer. Definitely different from my last tutorial. I had to play with the glitters and shimmers in this one. I was just dying to play with them. That ColourPop palette, Just My Luck, is a great palette to have, especially if you do want to start playing with colors. Their whole line is very affordable and it's so pigmented. It's very much worth it, and they're always having sales, so check them out down below. Again, I really like this look. I'm thinking of doing 2 other looks, so in the comments down below, tell me which one you'd rather see first. The first one I'm thinking about is just a classic holiday look where we just have light eyes, but we really focus on the lashes and a red lip. Or the second look would be a look incorporating blue. So in the comments down below, tell me which one you'd rather see first. And if you like this video, well, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!